name is Michelle Moses Allen out of New York. Today I am coming to you uh, interviewing a beautiful young lady who is one of our founding directors in the company that I'm affiliated with. Um, she is a beautiful soul. She loves helping people. She's been very successful in this business. And I just I want you to know I appreciate you and your servant leadership and your expertise and for coming on my live today, um, Tisha DeShields.
All right, no problem. I absolutely love it. I feel honored to be on here sharing some information with you on today on what we're doing and how we are moving the needle inside of this travel space.
Awesome, awesome. So tell us a little bit about who Tisha DeShields is.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Tisha DeShields is a mom. She's a glam ma. She's a traditional business owner. She loves helping people, and she absolutely loves travel. That's who Tisha DeShields is.
Awesome, awesome. So you've already been into the entrepreneurial limelight, so to speak. Where
Mhm.
were you? What was your business aspect before this?
Well, like I said before, I am a traditional business owner. I owned a business. It was called Original Belly Works, where we would sculpt pregnant women's bellies and create keepsakes for them. Most people don't know that, but yes, that I had that
Hmm.
business for over 15 years.
Awesome. That's very unique. Awesome. And so, how did you learn about this business, this industry?
Well, let me just say, I'm a praying woman, and so I was actually praying for an opportunity to make money while I slept. Okay. So I was praying for an opportunity where I could generate this income or some income and still move around and have the flexibility and the time freedom to travel with my kids because I have 5 children and all 5 of my kids play sports and they play sports at the highest level. So I wanted to be in a position to, move and support them and pivot on a dime and be at many of their games. However, making the money in the process. So
Wow.
that's how I kind of. Mhm.
So how many years have you actually been in business?
Well, I've been in the travel industry for 11 years. And I absolutely love it. I tell people I get to have adult recess, hence the
Yeah.
reason why my backdrop is what it is, right? But that's what our work looks like. We have to go to the beaches of the world. We have to check out, incredible resorts and properties so that we can share it with other people.
Absolutely. I agree. Listen, I love this business also. So, just a great industry to be a part of. We're talking
Mhm.
a $9 trillion industry that is projected to go even higher in the
Yes.
upcoming years. So, tell us a bit about, uh, you say you have 5 children. Wow. And girl, you are wearing your youth, holding on to it, looking fabulous, I might add. So,
Thank you.
5 children and all in sports.
All of them are in sports. As a matter of fact, I have 3 professional athletes, one in college and one that just completed college, but they all played sports. Absolutely.
Wow, so you had to be very busy.
Very, very. And that's one of the things that I love about this business model is it's created for the busy person. So I tell people if I can do this business with all of the running and ripping that I've been doing over the past years, anybody can do this business. I am just an example of what's possible if you focus in on your business.
Absolutely, I agree. So maybe give an example to someone who may feel as though they're so busy and they just don't have time. Like, how did you manage?
Well, let me just say this. The beautiful thing about our business model, one, is set up for the busy person, but you can work it from your smartphone. And many of us have that handy device. So you don't have to have a complex computer set up at home. If you've got an iPad, a phone, you can work this business. It is a home based business, but it's not a homebound business. All right. Hope y'all caught that, right? So you don't have to be locked down behind a computer with a headset on booking travel. You can book travel remotely. I've booked travel in the carpool line. I've booked travel at my son's opening day as a Major League Baseball player. I've booked travel on my way to catch a flight. I have booked travel in the stairwell of a Beyonce concert. So you can book travel as long as you've got access to a phone and you know who to call. So you don't need to know it all. You just need to know who to call.
Absolutely. I agree. I agree. So in what ways has this business, how has it been conducive to your life and perhaps even your family's life?
Oh, I've got several examples. Let me just start with the most recent example. My youngest daughter plays Division I basketball, and she was in an NCAA tournament. And so I had made travel plans to fly all the way from Atlanta to California to see her first game. Okay. When I got there, I was only going to stay there for one day. However, the team won and they advanced in the tournament, and I was just able to change my flight so that I could stay a couple extra days to catch the second game of her tournament. And I was so thankful that I was in a position to pivot like that and make that, adjustment. Most people who have a corporate job may have to ask permission to stay a couple of extra days. And I didn't have to ask anybody any questions. I just said, okay, I own my business. I work from anywhere. I could just change my flight and still be here to be cheering for my daughter and her team as they have advanced in the championship. I mean, towards the championship.
Yes. Well, and congratulations to them, right?
Yeah.
Talk about freedom,
Yes.
time freedom.
Yes. And personal freedom.
Yes.
And that's just one example. But then the other example is, being able to, share this opportunity with other people. Because, yes, it's great that you and I have access to this business and we can pivot and we can make adjustments. But who are we connected to that wish and desire that they can move like we move? So let's just, help those people. And so that's how I've been able to be successful in this business is because I love travel and
Mhm.
I love helping people. This is ideal. I feel like I've struck gold. I'm like, it's like the perfect business model. Our product is travel, which is fun, which is sexy, which is lucrative. We don't have to convince anybody to travel because I guarantee if I were to ask the listeners right now to name me one place that they visited in the last 12 months, they will run down a list of places that they've been. And if I were to
Right.
ask the listeners, give me one place that they're going to visit in the next 12 months, again, they would run down a list of places that they will visit. So if you are already, booking those trips, and if you're already doing the research, I can guarantee you your life is going to look so much better as an agent instead of a consumer. And when that light bulb went off for me, it was game over. Not
Yeah.
only did I get started, but I could not keep my mouth shut. I was telling everybody how they could own their very own business like me so that we can move collectively, so that we can move smarter, begin to work smarter, not harder. Who wouldn't like to be on the beach of the world and book travel and share it with other people? So yes, like I said, I felt like I struck gold.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like this is I oh boy, ideal talking about we have people here who have retired early, changed zip codes. I mean, it's just done so much and who wouldn't want to share an opportunity so great to help people that
Mhm.
may be looking for something new. Like it's just amazing. And you've been successful in helping over 500 families.
Yes.
Tell us about that. What's that like?
Well, statistics say that over half of the foreclosures in America could have been prevented with an extra $500,
Mhm.
right? So if those families had an additional $500 coming into their household, they may have been able to save their home or perhaps save their cars. So for those that are looking just to supplement your income, right? This is a viable solution for you because you might not see making six figures or seven figures right now. Maybe you just want to get your light bill paid and not have to worry about getting on a payment plan. Maybe you want to be able to buy those four new tires and not have to buy two and rotate them until you have resources to buy the other two. So I don't know what it is you desire, but getting started in this business could be the first step to you, getting that extra $200, $500 coming into your household every single week. I mean, every single week or every single month,
Right.
depending on how aggressively you go out there and work your business. So again, like I love the fact that it's a volunteer army here. There
Mhm.
are no quotas. So you don't
Yeah.
have to feel any pressure to book a certain amount of travel or tell a certain amount of people. You get to
Mhm.
come inside this business and work it however you want to work it. But get this, Michelle,
Mhm.
this is what the guests don't know.
Right.
It's a turnkey business, and everything that they're going to need is going to be at their fingertips, and they're going to have access to layers of support. So that doesn't happen in traditional business, right? You don't
Right.
get all that support. Well, we get tons of support here, and our
Right.
ultimate goal is to help you, make as much money as you want to make, whether it's two figures,
Yes.
all the way up to seven figures in income. And it's possible. As
Yeah.
you alluded to earlier, we've got people who've retired early, retire their spouses.
Hmm.
We've got people who are actually making six figures on a part time basis. Yes, I said that. You did not,
Part
you
time.
heard me correctly, right?
Part
Six
time.
figures part time.
Yes.
They have a full-time job that they work with integrity. However, on a part-time basis, they're making six figures over here. So it's not that you have to choose between what you already are doing and
Hmm.
this. You don't have to do this or that. You get to
Right.
do this and that.
And that. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And that's a pow.
Yeah. That's a drop the mic moment, right?
Exactly. As you did. Boom.
Yeah.
So, tell us, what is it like running a team, or shall I say, empowering, coaching, leading a team of 500 people? Is that something you imagined?
No, absolutely not. When
Hmm.
I got started in this business, it was to book travel and to,
Hmm.
and to have a travel business for me and my family. That was
Right.
it. That's all I saw initially. But as I began to go city to city, state to state, and country to country with my children's teams, I realized that I'm sitting in arenas and I'm sitting on these ball fields with other parents who were just like me, committed to their children. Okay.
Hmm.
So I began to share what it was I was doing with these parents. And when the parents said, "Oh my gosh, that makes sense, Tish, we want to do it too,"
Right.
that's how I began to grow a team. And so fast forward 11 years later, this love for travel that I was doing anyway, and my love for helping people have morphed into a ministry. So I tell people this to me is so much bigger than travel.
Yes.
I'm able to help people move differently. I'm helping people generate extra income. I'm helping people get passport stamps, or how about get their passports for the very first time?
Yes. That. Hmm.
Yeah, so I'm here helping people. And there's this good book that most of us subscribe to. I'm not going to assume that we all subscribe to this good book, but in that good book, it says if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day, but if you teach him how to fish, he eats for a lifetime.
Wow.
So the more people we go out and help learn how to be merchants inside this travel business, and we help them get what they want by default, we're going to get what we want. That's why I'm on this Zoom with you today, so that I can help you educate your network that they are missing out on opportunities to bring additional income into their household. Michelle, listen to this. You ready for this, Michelle? Listen. And listeners, are you ready for this? What we are talking about today is money hidden in plain sight. It's right here. It's in front of everybody's face. But as long as you have your consumer glasses on, you miss it.
Yes.
Take those consumer glasses off and put those merchant glasses on, and you become a travel professional. You begin to see the money. It's right there. It's always been there. But you've got to change your lenses, and you got to lock arms with the people who know where the money resides. So on today, I'm telling you, we know the secret, and we're here to share it with you. How's that sound? Sounds great, right?
Yep. And it is what it is. There's no fluff. It's real talk. It is what it is. We're talking travel, y'all. This is bigger than travel. This is about helping other people. And that's what we do. We're in the business of helping other people travel the world, live their ideal lives, change their zip codes, increase their credit scores, all good things. And to leave a legacy. Who wouldn't want to leave a legacy for their family?
Yeah, absolutely. And that was something that our founder put in place as he was, developing his business. He wanted to make sure for those that choose. Again, I'm going back to, it's a volunteer army, but there are some people who choose to leave a legacy for their family. If that's your desire,
Mm-hmm.
lock arms with us. Let us show you what that looks like. And when you get to that first level, like, of leadership in our company, you're going to get a legal document in the mail where you get to decide who will be the heir of all of your income. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening in right now and you have a job, and I'm not knocking jobs right now, but
Mm-hmm.
if something were to happen to you on the highways and the byways of life, your job position is going to be replaced before your body is even cold. Your family is not going to keep receiving the money that you were earning on that job. They're not. It's just not going to happen. But over here, when you build your business, understand that when life happens, your family is going to receive all of your weekly income, all of your bonuses, all of your pay, all your director pay. Every brown penny will get sent to whomever name you put on that document. That's incredible. That's that Elvis Presley kind of money. That's that Michael Jackson kind of money, where they made that song that one time and their estate keeps getting paid every time that song is played. That's what happens here. That's how the money starts chasing you down.
Mm-hmm. That residual income.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So just let's address the elephant in the room, because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people often ask or assume, is this a pyramid?
You know what? It's structured as a pyramid, but it's not a pyramid scheme. Schemes are illegal. You
Mhm.
do not get a 1099 in a pyramid scheme, right? We would not be partnered with some of the biggest brands out there that we all know, love, and trust if we were doing something that was illegal or immoral. So, no, when you get started with us, you will be an independent contractor. You're going to get a 1099 with your businesses, and you get to make unlimited income. So, no, ma'am, no, sir, this is not a pyramid scheme.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Well, listen, you were here from the beginning, so you know 100% of the facts. You love helping people, and we see that you love to have fun. And then you got that blue in you. I love the fun that you love to have too.
Yeah.
And you've been very successful in this business, so obviously you know how to make the money.
Mm-hmm.
Director Tish DeShields, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time.
Oh,
I'll see
absolutely.
you. I'll see you in one or two places, at the beaches of the world or at the bank.
Absolutely. And if you're a guest listening in, get back with Michelle. Let her know that you want to hear more about what we've been talking about today, because I just want to just leave the listeners with this. Do not leave this information POOR. If you've been listening for the last few minutes and what we've been talking about, Understand that you are in the right place at the right time with the right people. Do not leave this information poor, passing over opportunity repeatedly. Get back with Michelle. Let her know you want to hear more.